देखो
Yes, good morning. Hope I'm audible. If not, please raise later. What all? How many programs have you done last class? Anyone? In offline also you were doing labs. What all if you have done? And did you felt any difficulty in offline labs, understanding a program or in execution of the program? Let me know. Able to execute all programs? I'm audible. Yes, I'm audible. Anyone please confirm? Only 19 have joined. Others will join. Anusha, Chandana, Damini, Deepa. I'm audible, ma.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it's respond, ma. How many programs you did, pa? Last offline class? All hardware, software you have finished? You're doing, we're there in lab? No responses. What happened? Not feeling this subject interesting. ಆಯ್ತಪ್ಪ ಹೇಳಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಏನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆ right now you don't worry about exams sir. For knowledge purpose you read it now. You leave about maths and exam and all. Maths exam ಇವಾಗ ಚಿಂತೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. ಇದೀವಲ್ವಾ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕೆ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಯಾರಾದ್ರು ಇನ್ನೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ? ಯಾವ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ? ಈಗ ಯಾವ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬೇಕು ನಿಮಗೆ? ಯಾವ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ಓನ್ಲಿ 20 have joined. ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಬೇಡವಾ? ಓನ್ಲಿ ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ಬೇಕಾ? ಹೇಳಿ, ಮಾತಾಡಿ. If no responses, then I'll wind up. You feel only offline classes, then left you.
Sir,
Anyone respond?
sir, your voice.
I'm feeling I'm not audible.
ಸರ್
ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿಪ್ಪ, ಏನ್ ಯಾರು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕೆ?
ಸರ್ ನಿಮ್ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
It was breaking, sir.
Okay, ಬೇಕಪ್ಪ, ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಇಲ್ವಾ? Now, able to hear me? Yes, now?
Yes, sir,
Yes,
you're
sir.
audible.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Offline lab, what you did? How many programs you have
8
done?
programs is done, sir.
All 8
We
software you have done.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Then hardware programs you want now, or software programs?
Sir, just give introduction, sir.
Introduction about hardware you want?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here, hardware programs, you can write it in C or assembly or embedded C. How many hardware programs you have total are? Can see from part B, that is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. These all hardware programs you have. First program, you have to display hello world on a LCD display. So we have a LCD as well as LED. So you have to display hello world on LCD. This hello world message or any message you have to display on that LCD display. Then second one is a DC motor. So one small motor is there, that motor you have to rotate it. So in your program, you have to write your code logic such that it should rotate. The motor should rotate clockwise, anti-clockwise. Then stepper motor is also there, which will rotate step by step. Each step is of either 7 degree or 1.5 degree each. So nowadays all robotics robots will use a stepper motor. Many almost robots, maximum robots will use a stepper motor. Robot designing, stepper motor will be in use. C program you will be writing. You can see here, say evaluation board. They conduct a following experiments on ARM7 TDMI LPC2148. So this is the microcontroller LPC2148. So this LPC2148 microcontroller, we have ARM7 processor inside that. So evaluation board, the board will be provided you. This board, evaluation board will be provided, and other supporting components will be given in a lab. So we have to write a embedded C of Keel Microvision tool components. Either entire C you can write, or embedded C you can write, or even assembly code also you can write for the following programs. To display hello, you can write C code as well as assembly code. To rotate a DC motor or stepper motor, you can write C as well as assembly code. A small motor will be there. That motor you have to rotate clockwise and anti-clockwise. So next here, if you have analog to digital converter, so basically the analog input you need to convert it to digital. So why we need this one? Basically our environment, whatever we have, either temperature or humidity, total parameters we have around us is analog in nature. But we used to say that temperature is 30 degree, temperature is 35 degree and all, digital in nature. One minute. Around us, all the parameters are analog in nature. So that analog, we have to read it and convert it to digital. So temperature, usually, in reality, it is analog in nature. That analog, you have to read it and convert it into digital and display the digital value of that analog signal. So analog to digital converter. On in board, we have built-in ADC ICs will be there. That ADC ICs will convert your analog into digital. So you have to write a program, so which will take your analog signal and convert it into digital. I'll show that. Interface a DAC to generate a triangular and sine wave. So here this is A to D, analog to digital, whereas this is digital to analog conversion. So we'll feed digital values of a square wave. What are the digital values of square wave? Anyone? As how the square wave looks like, huh? How the square wave looks like? Anyone? What are the values you feel the square wave will have? Any responses? I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Square wave, what are the values you feel, but if you measure in terms of voltage, square wave?
0101, sir.
Yes, either we have zeros for the low, or we have 1. For the 1, we measure in terms of FF, or either 0 or 1,
Yes.
5 volt or 0
Yeah.
volts, right? 5 volts or 0 volts, right? Yeah. So here in a DAC, either we have 0 or high, 0 or high. So these digital values will feed. So these digital values will give a 0, 0, then will give FF. All ones is FF, right? Either 0, 0 or 1, 1 will write in our program and will give it to a DAC. The DAC IC will convert those zeros and ones, whatever we have written in a program, and it will give you the square wave. You can see this square wave across your CRO. CRO, external CRO, you have to use it to see the square wave or triangular wave. So we have to connect. So basically we have our system, then we'll have the board is LPC 2148 ARM7 TDMI board, LPC board or microcontroller board. LPC board, this is our PC. I'll write the PC. In this PC, we have a keel. In keel, we'll write a program. That program will dump into this board. To this board, you can connect other external components like your DC motor, or you can connect a stepper motor, or you just connect your CRO here. CRO to see the sine wave or triangular wave. So this is the structure basically what we have. So what we have to write? We have to write a program in a keel. Then we have to get the hex file of that program. Hex file, whatever program we write here. So inside that keel, we write a program either in C or assembly. So while building, while compiling, we have to check the hex so that it will create a hex file of this program. That hex file we have to dump into this microcontroller board. LPC
Sir, what is
21.
hex file, sir?
Yes, tell me.
Hex file means what?
A hex file basically hexadecimal values, whatever we have. So zeros and ones. Basically, internally, it will convert this hex file again into zeros and ones. Some controller will get a binary file. Entire program, whatever we write, it will be converted into zeros and ones because our processor or the controller will understand only 0 and 1s. It will not understand our C program. So first will either you convert it into hex or binary. Hex is a combination of binaries. Again, internally, this microcontroller will have a converter to convert hex into binary. Getting?
Yes, sir.
So why we need that hex? Because our processor will understand only binary zeros and ones. Either you convert into hex or convert into zeros and ones. In some microcontrollers, this program directly will convert into binary and binary will feed. In some microcontrollers, you will convert into hex and hex file, you will give it to this microcontroller. This microcontroller, external devices, you can connect it. So to control these external devices, we are writing a program here. So that program we are dumping here through cables will connect basically. I will dump this program here through cable, either USB or RS-232. USB or RS-232 cable will be there. RS-232 cable. Through that cable or USB will dump this code here. Hex file will dump. Hex file will dump. Then, so whatever program we are written, if you have written a program for a DC motor, then this DC motor will rotate. If you have written a program for stepper motor will rotate. If you have written a program for CRO or triangular wave generation or sine wave generation, it will generate the sine wave and triangular wave across the CRO. Right? If any doubts in this, you can raise. Yes, go ahead. Ask me. Because this hardware embedded system development, you should know if you are working on development of embedded devices in future. So this is a procedure. It's a common procedure. Even in 8th semester project, you can use these things. This procedure you can use to write your C code, then dump into microcontroller. Then microcontroller will be connected to other components to activate the components. Any doubts here in this? So if no, then I'll erase these things and I think is
No doubt, sir.
so in Vivas, if they ask you what is the procedure, how will write a program, where will write a program, then which either hex file will dump or C file will dump, you should be able to answer. You are in a position. We'll create a hex file will dump into our microcontroller. That microcontroller connected with the external components will work according to our program. So this DAC, digital to analog converter, they will create a triangular wave, will create a square wave. So how to create these all basically? As we have our LPC 2148, how many pin IC is this one? LPC 2148, remember? How many pin IC is this? How many pin IC? Already we have seen that.
16, sir.
No. ARM itself is 32 bit, 32 pin ARM.
64 bit.
Pin
64,
service
sir.
ARM. Yes, 64 bit. 64 pin. 64 pin. So here we have 64 pins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? We have 64 pins here.
16 on each side. Okay, sir.
So I'll show that. 64 pins will be there. Out of these pins, some of the pins you will use to connect our external devices. So either general purpose input output or to transmitter or receiver. It's one by one. So then you have a keyboard, one keyboard will be there, that whatever keyboard we have on our laptop, similar kind of keyboard will be there on a board. That keyboard you have to enable, means whatever key you will press on that keyboard, our display should show the what key we have pressed. This is a program. Then LED on and off a program is there. This is very simple program. So this I have shown in a simulator already. LED on off program. I'll show again. So then we have segment, this LED display. So LED display program. These all programs if you have hardware programs. This is a board. What if you have, you can see one more board is there. This is a board. You can see. So this board able to see. Here is just our microcontroller, which I'm making here. This is a microcontroller LPC 2148. This one LPC 2148. How many pins here? You can see small pins. So, and these all pins are connected to these all components. This is our, what is this? Anyone? This is LCD. So already it is connected to this. Just you have to write a program and dump here in this microcontroller. From the microcontroller, it is already connected. So whatever message you will dump, that message it will display on this LCD. If you are writing a program for the hello world will be displayed on this LCD. Whereas this is our LED. The 7-segment LED. We have A here, segment A, segment B, segment C, segment D, segment E, segment F, segment G, and even we have display pointer segment H. The 7-segment LED is what we have. Able to see these pointers, huh? So this is a microcontroller. LPC 2148. This is a LCD display. This is a LED display. Okay, this is our RS-232 cable. RS-232 cable, you have to connect it. This is just a port, male and female port. RS-232 cable, you have to connect it. And here we have a power cord. So this is a power here. So you have to give a power cord. Power you have to give there. Even here we have a USB. You can connect USB and enable this entire board. And we have a stepper motor and DC motor here. This last one. Here you can connect your stepper motor. External motor will be there. That motor you have to connect it using the wires. So using those wires, you have to connect here. Then we have here a temperature sensor, which will sense the temperature. If you touch this and if you run the temperature program, it will show the temperature on this display. The temperature of our body. It will show that. Even we have LEDs here. Analog to digital converter is also there. DAC is also there. This is all you can see. If tomorrow when you go, you just ask madam to show the board first. Entire thing. Then we have here reset button is there. Now in advanced version, we don't have reset button. This one you can see buzzer is there. So normal buzzer, the meaning of buzzer you already know. The buzzer sound. If you execute the buzzer program, it will give a sound. Just take a moment. The recent board, what we have here, the given, you can one more time, you can have a look. This is the LPC 2148 board again. And here ADC interface, you can see. So this pin is used to connect our CROs. ADC and DAC input, you can see. Then this is a relay. This we will not use stepper motor. See here, the stepper motor pins here. This is our LCD interface. You can see here. This is LCD interface. This is LED interface. 7-segment LEDs. And these are the ICs which will take care of conversion. Internally, many ICs are there built in. Here will give a power. Cursor is there, generate the input output pins. Now this is a board what we have. This is a microcontroller board. We have a PC here. So in this PC, we'll write a C program and we'll convert it in hex. That hex file will dump here inside this micro. Hex file will dump. We'll dump this hex file here. Then this microcontroller will act according to our program. If you have written a program to display a message on this LCD, it will display message on this LCD. If you written a program and dumped the program inside this LPC 2148 for a stepper motor, it will rotate the stepper motor which you have connected across these pins. This is the overall picture of this part. So you can use the actual hardware, or also we have the simulator inside the scheme where you can simulate it. Here one program, the Hello World program. This is the first program what we have, Hello World program. We wanted to display this Hello World. We have to use universal asynchronous receiver and transmitter UART pins. So that those UART pins we have to enable and disable. These are the setting things. We'll discuss this all. This is just a C program, embedded C. These all are the registers. In those registers, we have to load these values. In this register, we have to load 0. In this register, we have to load this register. These are all registers what we have, 32-bit register. In those registers, we have to load those values. We'll discuss this in detail. This hello world message, if you wanted to display on LCD, you can display that. First, how to create this? I'll start from the beginning. I'll close this file. The procedure, if you want, you can note down. So we'll close this. We'll start from the beginning. I'll open a key. Procedure, if you want, you can. Here, go to project, create a new project. When you click create new project, it will ask you for the name of the project. Give any name. So as it's a hello world, I'll give any UART. I'll give UART, universal asynchronous receiver transmitter project is there. So I've given that name. Any name you can give. So after giving a name, it will ask you to select a target device as usual. What we did for assembly. So select a target device, LPC 2148. LPC 2148. Then here earlier for assembly code, we have not used the startup file. But for the C code, we need a many library startup files. So I have to add this startup file. Click on S. This is what you have to do. So after clicking S, startup file will automatically get added to here. In source file, if you click on this, this is a startup file, it will get added. See here. This is startup file, it will get added automatically. Here also it's here embedded system, embedded assembly code only. LDR is there, move is there, STR is there. You can see here. So while connecting a hardware, you just go to this configuration wizard. One more text after this text editor, we have configuration wizard. Just enable this VDB divider and PLL. This is just a clock signals. Disable this and enable this one. So after that, close this. If you are simulating, this is not required. If you are implementing, this is required. Implementation means using actual hardware. If you are connecting on your laptop now, I'm just simulating that. So now you create a new file. Go to file, create a new file. Write your program. This is a program to display hello world. So save this program with any name. But now this is a C program. So save with .c extension. To give any file name, your .c I given. Here after saving a file with the .c extension, the color have changed. You can notice. Then add this .c file to approve our project. Word.c. We'll add our .c file here. You can see. After this, if you wanted to create a hex file, right click on this target. So go to this options for the target. First option, options for the target. Here. So on this output tab, here we have create hex file is there. This we have to select it to create a hex file. By default, it is off. It will not create a hex file. If you wanted to dump in a microcontroller, you have to enable this. So this is very important. 3 steps you have to select for here. So create hex file, you have to select. In a target, you have to click on this use microlink. And the memory is what we have discussed already. ROM memory, you can see 0 to 80000. Whereas RAM memory, as we started, 40000, read, write memory 40000. This already we have discussed in some of the programs. Read write memory at starting address is 40000. So in target, you have to click on this use microlink. In output, you have to select this create hex file. In a linker, use memory layout. These 3 you have to take care of. Click on OK. Then build this program. So what we build, what we do for assembly. So before build, you have to select those 3. So right click on this target, go to this options for the target. So in target, click on use microlink. Use microlink. In output, create hex file. Then in linker, so use memory layout, whatever is there. Click OK. Then you build it. It will create a hex file. One warning it is showing on which line? On line number 28. Here it is showing one warning. So as no space for that, maybe. Yeah, now the 0 warning, 0. After this, the hex file is created. If you go to that directory, it will create a hex file. That hex file, we have to dump it using this FlashMagick software. This FlashMagick software. If you click on this FlashMagick, it will looks like. It will look like this. Here we have step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. So these COM ports, so USB port, whatever will connect to a board through our laptop, those USBs and all, you have to select it, then you have to dump. Here find hex file, you have to browse our hex file. Browse option is there, go to hex file and select that hex file and start it. It will dump into our microcontroller board. This is what you have to do. So as I don't have hardware here, I will show the simulation. So this program, I'll show the simulation. Simulation, you can do it here without hardware. So in debug, we'll go to UART. As we are using universal asynchronous receiver, UART here. Go to UART here. UART 1. Universal asynchronous receiver transmitter. This is the UART1 window. When you execute, it will display hello world here. This hello world, what we have written, it is displaying here. Able to see this? Able to see this hello world?
Yes, sir.
So this is
Yes,
just
sir.
a simulation. Actually, you have to display this on your LCD. But right now I don't have that hardware, so I'm displaying UART. This is one program. So this entire thing we'll discuss for this why we have U0 LCR, U0 DLL, U0 DLM. This all we'll discuss. In manual it is there. What is this pin cell 0, pin cell 1, pin cell 2? These all videos I have done and I have posted. So what is this pin cell? When we use a pin cell 0, when we should use a pin cell 1, pin cell 2, and all. I have done a videos and posted it today in a group. This is a Hello World program. Then we'll have to generate a sine wave generation or triangular wave generation also. Triangular wave generation. LCD program. This all you can simulate. Simulation is in software, we'll see the output. What you did in your AD lab. Simulation you have done in AD lab, right? Similar here, you can simulate it as well as implement. Using actual component, you can implement. That program. Generate triangular wave. This program I'll take. This simple program, no complexity in this program. I'll explain anyway. In same or else I'll create one more project so that I will have a clear idea. I'll close this project. I'll open one more project, go to new project and create a project name, give a project name. This I'll give as a DAC project name. Then select your target device, LBC2148 on S. Here we have our startup file. Go here, enable this and disable this and close this, save and close. This is the first thing you have to do. Then create a new file. Write your program. Where is a small program? See here. This is to generate 00 and FF, right? A triangular wave. Wave I will give. Wave.c. Wave.c I have given. Is there error here? We'll see what error we have. So add your file to this wave.c. After adding, go right click on target. In output, use microlab. In target, in output, create hex file. Linker, use this memory. Then build your program. What error will have? On line number 22, 22 here extra maybe. Is it extra? Again, these two is giving error. Yeah, started, I guess.
Sir, should the bracket start before int? No, sir, nothing.
Okay. Started here. No, int main is there, na, right now. Its main
Yes,
can
sir,
be
yes,
int
sir,
or
it's
main can
correct
be
only.
void. Wait.
Yes, sir.
Might be while copying something might have happened. So, let me take this. I'll explain that program 1 minute. You just copy and paste. Now no error this program. I'll check that error bar. Now you dump the build a program. Yeah, zero error, zero warning is there. Then it will create a hex file basically. That hex file you have to dump it using a flash magic. But I don't have hardware. I'll show the simulation. Go to debug here. Go to debug and check for the logical analyzer. Logical analyzer is the one. Take this side, not an issue. Okay, let it. Register window is here. So check for the logical analyzer. Here we have a similar like a CRO. You can see here, like a logical analyzer. This is similar like a CRO. So just click on this. You will get a CRO view here. So in CRO view, we have to go for this setup and select a variable. So which is the output variable in our program? Where is the output variable in my program? So I'll show that where output variable. Here we have a where output variable, then run your program. Here it is generating some wave here. Will generate the output variable basically. Auto will go better. It has generated some wave here. What is the program is all about? We are sending either 000 or we are sending FF across 4 pins. This is the delay we are asking. This where is the output variable? This delay is not is in next line. Delay wide, delay should be there right now. No delay we have. You can simulate. Where is the logical analyzer? Here we have a logical analyzer. Open that logical analyzer.
Sir, in 11th line, is it loop in or IOOPIN, sir?
Where is this time? This program. 1 minute. Take the program. Where is the program in this case now? 1 minute. Let me go there. See, it is generating. Here you can see the square wave what it has generated. Able to see the square wave? Earlier,
Yes,
the
sir.
frequency might have changed. This auto and frequency zoom in, zoom out might have happened because of that. No square wave that time. So we are sending either 00 or FF to a particular port pins. It will generate a square wave. I'll go to program now. So even you can simulate in exam. If you are not able to connect a hardware, you can simulate and show this. No hardware is also fine. So here, whatever you are generating, anyway, if you connect it in hardware, you will get that output. Same thing. If your program is correct. Yes, which line? Line number? This one you are asking? Line number 14?
11. Yes,
Line number,
11 and
yeah.
14.
This is IO0 pin. This is a register. This is a
Oh.
register. This is also register. This is also register. Then pin cell is the 0 is register. Pin cell 1 is also register. These all registers are there. We'll see those registers in detail.
Okay,
In
sir.
these registers, we have to load the values. So these basically what values we are loading is to select the port 0, pin number 16 to port 0, pin number 31 to make it a general purpose IO. So each port pin, so how many pin IC this particular 64 pin IC, right? 64 pin IC out of 64. So we have port 0, 16, 32 pins. And so on. Port 0 is there, port 1 is there. And each port bit, each port pin had multiple functions. So if this particular port pin is 00, it will act like general purpose IO. If that particular port pin is 01, it will act like a transmitter. Same pin will act as multiple functions. So we have to find out what function we want. According to that, we have to port it. I'll show one more program which will help you to understand more clear. This is just a sine wave, right? This is a triangular wave. Earlier one is triangular wave. This one, square wave. Sorry, this is a square wave. This is a triangular wave generation. In triangular wave, nothing from 0 to FF will send. No changes in that. Rest all is same. Here in square wave, what we have done, ma? If you check this program, in this, this is just a delay procedure, delay program. We have loaded some number and go on decrementing. There's nothing is there. So first we are sending a 00. After delay, we are sending FF. You can see here on IO 0 pin, we are sending FF. The IO 0 pin, once we'll send a 00, once we'll send FF. That's it. We'll load it, then we'll send it. First we'll load in this IO pin, then we'll send it to variable. This is output variable, what we have set in logical analyzer. So nothing, simple program. One more program I'll show you. These are hardware programs you can simulate and implement. CD display and all, you can simulate all the programs. No hardware required, only from house only you can simulate all. If you wanted to implement in reality, then hardware are required. Mini project you can do like this. 7 segment LED as we discussed. I'll take that example. LED on and off. This is an actual interface. LED on and off. Yeah, this program will be to blink a LED. Small program. This in same I'll load, or else we'll create a new one. Close this project. Go to project, create new project. You LED got disconnected. I got disconnected. Able to hear me, ma? One of you confirm.
Yes, sir.
Got disconnected.
Yes, sir.
Okay, give a project name here, LED BLINK Blink. Then select a target device, LPC 2148. Click OK. Select this as file here. So first open startup file, then go to configuration wizard and change these two parts. So first one you check it, second one you uncheck it. These are all basically like our frequency, crystal frequency setup. Again, this depends on what kind of target devices you use and the manufacturer for which we are designing. Create a new one, copy your program, write your program, then save this program with .c extension. Link I'll write link.c. After saving, here the error is there. Actually, it should go to previous line. Right? This is just a comment. This is also comment. And this entire thing is a comment. Actually, this is a delay procedure. So they are given this thing is a comment. The delay procedure. This is also a comment. Nothing here. Basically, we have to make our port pins either general purpose input output first. Then we'll send either 0 or 1. That's it, nothing else. Simple program, very simple program. Here, basically, these are the pins we wanted. Pin number 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. How to select these all? Basically, each digit here is 4. 4 binary numbers. You know that this 0 itself is 0, 0, 0, 0. This 0 is 0, 0. So pin numbers, if you check here, this entire thing, if you take, I'll write in below. Here, I will write by here. First 0 is 0, 0, 0, 0. Second 0 is 0, 0, 0, 0. Then F is 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. Then 0, 0, 0, 0. I 0 happen. No, so 0, 0, 0, 0. 2. See the pin numbers here. Port pins, if you check here, this is a port 0 pin. This is a 0th pin. This is a first pin. Right, better from here back. This is a 31st pin. Then we have 30th pin. Then we have 29th pin. Then 28th pin. Then 27th pin. 26th pin. 25th pin. 24th pin. 23rd pin. 22nd pin. 21st pin. 20th pin. 18th pin. 17th pin. You should understand this part. 15, 14, little difficult in first attempt. And then 9, then 8, then 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Similar here, this first 0 is a 31st pin. Second 0 is 30th pin. Third 0 is 29th pin. This is 26. Then we have 27th, 25th, 24th. And this is 23rd pin. See here, what we did. Why I'm showing you is, see here, so like this here, our port pins are connected. Total 32 bit, 0 to 31. So here, what all ports we have to select now? So you see here, general purpose IO. This IO 0 DIR is connected to pin number 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Where we have that? It's 16 to 23. See here, these all basically we are making 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So what value we have? 00FF0000. So we want pin number 16 to 23 will act as general purpose IO. On same pin, we'll send either FF or we'll send 00. That's it. Once we'll clear means we'll send 00. Next we'll send set. IO clear to send 00 across those pins. IO 1 CLR to clear. CLR is clear. IO 1 set is to set it. To send 1. Set means send 1. CLR means send 0. Across these pins only. So across these 16 to 23. Simple program, so not difficult. I'll show the simulation so that we will add this file. Before the adding, what we have to do? Anyone remember? What we have to do? Add before this adding. So go to target, right click on the target. Espa. Use this, use micro, then create hex file, then go to linker and use this memory. For the project, we have to select it first, then add this file. After adding also, you can do that. What is the file name? Blink.c. Blink.c, you add it, then you build it. Build, check for the errors. Now errors, 0 warning. Then as I don't have a hardware, I will simulate it. Just use a simulator and simulate it. This LED is blinking. I can show it across the port pins. So as we have already discussed, we have the port pins here. Where I have port pins, anyone? Port pins, go to peripheral here, GPIO. Yeah, in general purpose, low GPIO is also there, fast GPIO is also there. Whichever you want, you take it. See here, these are the GPIOs, what we have. Slow and fast also, if you want, you can take fast GPIO. Basically, general purpose input output port. Here you can see here, IO0 DIR. This is one register, what we have seen. IO0 set is also one register. IO0 CLR is also one register. IO0 pin is also one register. The input output. IO's input output. This F, if you write fast input output. So DIR is a direction, either input or output. In this first one, if you check, IO0 DIR is there. So this is basically input as well as output. So that direction you can set here. Either you want those port bits, either input or output. It act both. This entire port 0 of 0 to port 0 of 31. GPIO 0. This is slow interrupt. If you check a fast interrupt, F is there. Then IO0 set is there, IO0 CLR is there, IO0 pin is there. So difficult here. Even you can take a port 1 also. See, port 1 pins also you can set. This entire thing is port 1. These two are the port 0. If you run here, one by one you want me to run, or you want me to run in one shot and one by one, see, line by line. See here, so in IO0 1 DIR, what we are doing, we are using a port number 16 to 23. You check here, port number 16 to 23. Here, 16 to 23 is here. You see here, in IO0 DIR, we have 31, 30, 29, 28, 24 is there, then 23, then 16 is there, 15, 14, 13, and 8, 7, 6, all zeros are there. 16 to 23, you have a look of the 16 to 23. Here. See here, so 16 to 23, enabled, you can see. 16 to 23, all FF we have done. FF00, FF00000. So this entire thing is 000. This is F and one more F. The rest all 00000. Right? Here GPIO1 is here. Because we are using GPIO1, port 01. This is port 0, GPIO 0 is there. So this is GPIO 1 is there. The next line, what we are doing, either we are clearing and then we are setting. You click here. First will clear. These will go off. Clear means. Then it will call a delay. Clear, see here. Set, clear, set, clear. This SCT, then CLR you can see here. Clearer, but set you can able to see. Only those bits. Those blinking. If you connect LED across this, it will blink. Here, the blinking happening here. What all pins we are blinking? Pin number 16 to 23. Able to see the output? Is able to see this output? I'm audible?
Yes, sir.
Where we output ma? Deepa? Which pin
Yes,
we
sir.
output? Where we output pa? Which
Set
pins?
pin.
Pin number 16 to 23. First, we have selected these pins as general purpose IO, that is output pins, by giving FF00, FF0000. After that, we are setting and clearing. Set and clear. In program also, you can see here, once we have written IO1 CLR, IO1 set. After that, we are calling a delay. Suppose if you wanted to select these pins 8 to 15, one more F you have to write here. This here also you have to write F, here also you have to write F, and direction selection also you have to write F. If you write one more F here, here also will write F, 2F will write better. I'll show you. Here also I'll write 2F. And build this. Go for debug and check the. See here, two more F I have added. See here, this F and this F is also blinking. Right, able to notice a change. And I add FF, 4 Fs I have added. From here to here, this 23 to 16, 17, 18, 19 is 1 F. Then 20, 21, 22, 23 is one more F. Here 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. FF, 4 Fs I have added. So these all LEDs will blink. Once you dump this code in a microcontroller and connect the LEDs, real LEDs, what we have outside, around 1 rupees, one LED you will get. If you take those LEDs and connect to this microcontroller, those LEDs will blink as per our delay. For sometimes it will on, for sometimes it will off. So in all the marriage halls and all LEDs blinking, whatever we have, LED blinkings and all you might have seen.
Yes, sir.
These two also I'll make FF, one more F I'll write. So we'll blink all LEDs. So one F is 4 port pins. One F is 4 port pins. I'll run in one shot, one go. This F is also blinking now, you can see. 4, 5, 6, 7 is also blinking. This also we selected by giving one more extra F. This F. Last 0 is for 0, 1, 2, 3. If you understand this program, other program will be easier. So what is this IO 1 DIR, IO 1 CLR, pin cell 0, pin cell 1, pin cell 2. These are important if you wanted to build an embedded system. Which pin we have to select, which pin we have to make it as general purpose IO, which pin we have to send FF, when we have to send FF, when we have to send 0, 0, when we have to send 1, when we have to send 0. Even in stepper motor also, we'll send zeros and ones. So for today's, I think these 3 programs will wind. You same thing you implement in hardware lab tomorrow when you offline class. Implement these all. I'll share anyway with this entire manual is shared already. Take those programs and copy paste and dump your code in hardware and check the result. Is it blinking or not? And check the DAC, either it is you are getting sine wave or not. Sorry, square wave and triangular wave. Check for those. Is it okay? We'll wind for the day, or you want anything extra? If you wanted to ask anything, you can ask. But while dumping, while using actual hardware, we'll use a Flash Magic software. So we'll browse our hex file. So hex file we have to browse here, where I would see a DAC hex file is created. It's created today only, I guess. Yeah, 6/8/2021. DAC hex file is there. Then HD1, what is this? HD1 we have written. Hardware 1. Hello 1, hello hex file is there. Then LED blink hex file. These all hex file now only we have created. You just select this hex file and click on start. It will dump in your microcontroller. Your microcontroller will act according to a program. We'll stop for the day, or you want anything, you can ask. So this Flash Magic will use when we dump our code, our hex file into microcontroller. As I don't have that hardware, I'm not dumping it. I'm not using Flash Magic. I'm simulating. Here also, here only we have simulator. We have many simulators in Keel. You can simulate your program in Keel. In debug, if you go after start and stop debug, here we have many simulators. Even we have CRO here, logic analyzer. CRO is also here. Even we have stepper motors also here. We have a CRO here. Click on CRO, it will open a CRO, select output variable, execute your program. It will show you the square wave or sine wave or triangular wave for whatever program you have written. Is it fine? We'll stop for the day, or you want anything? You can ask. Wanted to ask anything, or we'll stop. Dinesh is there today? Only 30 members are there. Bhargav, Anisha, Reena, Sita, Kamini, Manoj, Amin, Abhishek, Arjun, Gaurav, Deepak, Nishchita, Namrata, Nishchita, Monisha. Any doubts you can ask? No doubts, then we'll stop for the day. Yes, respond, ma'am. We'll stop for the day, or you wanted to ask anything?
Sir?
Yes, yes, good.
Sir, do we have hardware experiments for internals?
Internals will not keep, ma. HOD is asking us to have 4 hardware experiments, but I don't think it will be easy for you at end. We'll discuss that. Ma. Maximum 99% will not have hardware experiments. Only software experiments.
Should we have to write this in record also, sir?
Record these programs anyways, copy paste stuff kind. We will copy here and paste it there. What is the use of writing? Better we'll take a printout and attach it based on
Okay,
your
sir.
record. We'll take a printout of these programs. We'll paste it. We'll write only hard output for this. We'll discuss that on Monday.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
But from
sir.
that, any other queries related to this, what we have done? C program, what we have written and how we have dumped that. Here we are not dumping, here just we are simulating. But in offline lab, you have to dump in a microcontroller. Across that microcontroller, you have to connect external devices. Those devices will get out. Across those devices will get out. We'll stop. Shall we stop?
Yes,
We'll
sir.
stop. Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.